Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be talking about Hotfix number 5 for Cooking Simulator 2, and looks like we got some good stuff in here, so time for another hotfix. Without further ado, here's what's included. We got some minor multiplayer performance updates, optimization of heat sense and spoilage systems, UI performance improvements. So let's see here. They got shortcuts and menu access, blueprints. You press B. Day menu, you can press M, orders O, and quest J. That's really helpful, actually. I didn't even consider how much we needed something like this until I saw this this morning. I was like, yeah, that's very useful, actually. Bug fixes. Fixed issue where the spiced tag did not appear after adding the required seasonings. Man, we were just talking about that, weren't we? And also fixed an issue where the meat tag did not appear on dishes containing meat, which was absolutely perplexing, but I'm glad they finally took care of that. The spiced one is a big one because there's a challenge connected to this and you literally couldn't complete it because it just wasn't a thing for some reason. So that is very nice to see. For some reason, I'm actually interested in completing the challenges in this game, which is very unusual because usually I'm not. So it's actually kind of interesting that this game has kind of enticed me to want to do that. So these fixes are very welcome. Soup related fixes and improvements. Now this is very interesting because I just put out a video on the soup situation. So what do we have here? Added small tolerance for ingredients and seasoning amounts before triggering errors. Previously, differences as small as 1 milligram could cause issues due to rounding. Okay, so I'm not exactly sure what that means for the recipe itself, but apparently this was an issue. Added a mixture type localization on container hover. Okay, fixed inconsistencies in flavor compared to blueprints and blended spices. That was a big one. Updated soup quest logic. Improved cooking state logic for ingredient cells. Cooking state now changes only when temperature increases. Fixed issues such as croutons becoming cooked after being added to soup. Okay, so these are a lot of changes, but one thing that I'm struggling with sometimes when it comes to these fixes in their descriptions is most of the stuff people don't know what they mean. They don't know what this stuff means. Like updated soup quest logic to what end? Like in what way? Like exactly. Improved cooking state logic for ingredient cells. What does that mean? And I get it, like the people who are explaining it, they know what it means, you know, but like sometimes when people are reading these patch notes, I can't, there's no way for me to explain to my audience what this stuff means because I don't know what it means. You know, it's just a bundle of words at this point. So maybe a little bit more clarification just to explain like what this does. Improved cooking state logic for ingredient cells. What does that do? Leading to or enabling or, you know, fixing whatever. So that way it's a little more comprehensive. People actually understand what it is that got changed and how it affects the game. And once again, I want to clarify that this could clearly just be due to ignorance or just whatever. Like I just don't know what it is I'm looking at or don't understand what this stuff means or whatever. It could be a miscommunication on my end where I just like I'm not smart enough to figure this stuff out or whatever, but a little clarification would be nice. So let's see, others fixing, accepting orders via the order app, pin orders in chat now display correctly, fixed for client join hosts, rare cases, and fixed day phases for multiplayer calculation. Okay, now stats manager fixed how quests are saved and loaded, so that should tighten up any issues that people are having as far as quests, saves, and loads. Quest progression should now persist correctly after loading the save. Note, previously missing data cannot be restored in older saves. Well, that's, yeah, of course. That'd be asking a little too much. Optimization for ingredient pieces. Fixed pineapple pieces hover issue and barbecue cheeseburger recipe problem. Updated localization for pineapple pieces. Fixed barbecue cheeseburger recipe. So the what? I don't know what that means. Fixed multi-seasoning not working on stackable ingredient slices. Oh, was that a thing? You know, I assumed that that wasn't supposed to work that way to begin with. So I never tried to season stackable ingredient slices because I assumed it just didn't work that way. That's why I always season first and then cut stuff later. So that's interesting. And fixed ingredient data pool using correct thermal capacities. So we're gonna hop in the game and do some testing on some of this stuff to see what's going on with this stuff in a later video. But I just wanted to kind of go over this stuff and let you guys know what's going on in Hotfix 5. It looks like the soups may be manageable. Some recipes that we were having issues with seems like they're going to be a little more comprehensive and cooperative, so that should be good. And then they have a note here at the end saying, we're doing our best going through all the feedback you've been sharing with us, reading your reports, discussions, and suggestions across every channel. It really helps us understand what matters most to you and where the game can be improved. Our team is actively working to turn feedback into real changes, whether that means fixing issues, improving existing systems, or adding quality of life features that make the game feel better moment to moment. We truly appreciate how engaged and supportive this community has been. Your feedback plays a huge role in shaping the game, and we'll keep doing our best to deliver updates that reflect what you're telling us. As always, thank you for your continued feedback and support. Keep it coming, Big Cheese Studio. So this is the type of stuff that you really like to see from game devs nowadays, because I swear, man, we've stepped into an era where I guess a lot of developers seem to think that the gamers, the people who they make these games for, opinions just don't matter. And it's created this kind of feedback loop of toxicity between gamers and developers, and it really sucks. But it is very nice to see that these game developers are listening. They're working through a lot of our complaints and stuff, and actively going out of their way to fix problems that we're having directly with the game. It's a really good sign, and it's what creates longevity for me. Like, I'll keep playing this game as long as they keep supporting it and making it better and stuff like that, and I will continue to make content for it for as long as they do it. So I'm really liking this game so far, and the devs are making me like it even more, which is, I mean, how can I complain about that? So that's Hotfix number 5. Stay tuned for a video coming out where we test out some of these new changes and stuff that'll be popping up soon. So thank you guys for watching, and thank you devs for listening, and I will see you guys on the next one.